Hello and welcome. Now in this video I'm sharing with you all of the things in my life that I have multiples and backups of. Now some of these things are obviously going to be conventional and most people are going to have backups of. Some of them are a little bit obscure, but I would say a lot of them are not what you would expect a minimalist to have multiples and backups of, especially a minimalist creator online, because there is a very particular package of what a minimalist person should look like / should own, blah 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 blah. And that's great that it works for a lot of people to do it one way. For me, I've had to look at things and apply them in a way that's functional for me, and that's the point. It's a philosophy. You've got to apply it individually and make it appropriate for your life, your values, and your choices. So with that all said, let's get into the video. I hope you enjoy it. If you want to share with me some of the things that you have multiples, backups of, if they're obscure, if they're conventional, you're going to learn a lot about my personality, I think, in this video, so I'm a little bit worried, but enjoy! First we're going to do bathroom and toiletries, and to begin with I have two toothbrushes to share with you. One is a manual one is electronic, and you know, it's because every good minimalist has to have two toothbrushes. Of course I'm kidding, it's pretty much because I feel like they clean my teeth in different ways, and sometimes I honestly don't want to use the electric one in the mornings because the vibration's really intense, so that's when I like to swap it out with the other one. And to go along with my two toothbrushes I have two travel cases, just because I like to travel a lot and I find it's the best way to store them, and makes sense, I guess. I have lots of backup of this rosehip oil because I did take advantage of some sales. I only ever do that when it comes to something I am using all the time, otherwise it is a waste of money. I honestly don't know how some people have just one hair type because I rely on them all the time. This is my collection and it's abundant and I love it. Now moving on to clothing and shoes, and you're really going to see how much I dislike shopping for stuff. So these are my absolute favorite pair of jeans. I've had about 4 or 5 pairs in the past. I'm currently with 3, so I have 2 brand new ones that have never been worn, still have the tags on, and then I have 1 pair that I'm currently wearing all the time. So yeah, I just love this jean. I keep backups of it because then I never have to worry about having high-waisted black skinny jeans, which are pretty much my go-to pants. I now have some swimmers where they pretty much the same story. I really love them. The cut's really good on me. I feel confident and comfortable when I wear them, so I just have 2 exactly the same, just different colors, and I like to have both a full piece and also a 2-piece. So I have the 2 pieces here, same deal, exactly the same cut, just different colors, and yeah, I like to alternate between the 2, and actually the black ones still even have the tags on them because they're kind of my backup swimmers. Now onto shoes. I hate shoe shopping with a passion, so this is the all exactly the same shoe. We've got one that's still in packaging, hasn't been worn, one that I wear for fancy things, and one that's very run down that I wear all the time. And actually I've had 2 or 3 other pairs of those exact same shoes. Same deal with the boots. We've just got the pair that I'm wearing at the moment and a backup pair, and this is like my 4th pair of this exact same boots again. So by now you're probably recognizing the pattern of just having multiples. It especially comes into clothing and shoes, and yeah, I find it easier. I save so much time. I know what I like. I'm not someone that's super into fashion, so I don't feel like my style is going to change crazily in any time soon, so I just like to have doubles of stuff. And I also don't like to do my laundry a lot, so I like to have doubles of the things that I do really like because then I don't have to wash things to get my favorite thing again, and it's just easier. So like this dress, I have exactly the same dress twice and it makes me very happy, and it just makes my life easier. I don't know, it's a bit random, but it works for me and that's what counts. I have these 2 jackets pretty much because one will eventually fall apart and there's no point decluttering one just to have to buy another one later. Now here is my ultimate box of minimalist shame. It's all to do with my undergarments and the backups associated. So when it comes to my socks, I have 17 on rotation, and then I have 14 pairs backup, still in packaging, never been worn, because I thought the company was going to stop making this style, which is the ultimate best socks ever. So I did panic buy and get some extra ones. And then when it comes to my tights, I also have 8 on rotation, 8 backup. They're from Marks and Spencer's in the UK, so I can't always get them, so that's why I do have the backups for those. Bras, I have 3 on rotation, 1 backup. Underwear, I have 30 on rotation and 14 backup. Same deal, they're from Marks and Spencer's. But why I have so many on rotation is pretty much because I only like to do my laundry every 2 to 3 weeks. That's partly because I'm lazy, but it's also to do with the fact I want to prolong the life of my clothing, and washing it all the time damages that lifespan. So I only wash things when they're actually dirty, and then I want lots of undergarments to get me through the time to when I do my laundry next. Random items and hobbies. So one of the things I most value in my life is the fact that I have 2 passports. I am a citizen of 2 countries, both Australia and the UK. I am exceptionally privileged to be able to have access to both these places, and it's definitely something that I don't take for granted, and I do really appreciate that. I have some picture frames, which is kind of what I use as home decor. I have 3 of them, and they all showcase the people that I love. So I have my mum and my dad on my christening day, I have me and my best friends from primary school, and then I also have my mum and my dad now while I'm a bit older. And I love just using pictures of people I love as my home decor. I find it to be the most, I don't know, thing that gives me the most joy out of anything. I am a queen of pouches. I have so many pouches, it's excessive, but this is how I organize my life, and I just keep everything together, and it compartmentalizes things, and it makes me feel much better about life. So I really love all of my pouches. Shock horror, I have 2 sets of bed linen, one dark and one light blue, and I really love them. They're super comfortable, and that's kind of having 2 is because then I don't have the pressure to get my sheets dry the day I need to change my bed. I have 3 different backpacks. One is my camera bag where I keep all my equipment. The other is my trusty Farpoint 40 litre, which I've used to travel the world multiple times, as well as just like an everyday backpack. I have a lot of wallets. So we've got my sentimental wallet where I just keep some jewelry and buttons and random things. I have my multiple currency wallet, which then has more little pouches inside that divides all the different currencies for the different countries I've been in or have been living in the past, and the cards associated with it. And then with my other little wallet, it's just my everyday one that I use all the time. I really love it. I got it the last year, and it brings me much joy because it's very small and very cute, and yay. It's a notebook kind of situation, so I have a bunch of different ones. This is a dream journal, then I have 2 notebooks, one where I just write random ideas for videos, and then one stream of consciousness writing. Then I have 2 bullet journals. One is from 2018-2019, so it's my old diary. Then I have the one that I am using this year, as well as a brand new one. It's not still in packaging, never been used. And then I also have this random notebook. Here are some of my hobbies. So to begin with, I have a bunch of different crochet hooks because I really enjoy crocheting every now and then. I have lots of different coloured pencils, and I also have another like pencil case somewhere which I couldn't find, but yeah, excessive amount of coloured pencils. I really enjoy reading, but I am a terrible minimalist because I actually keep some hardcover books instead of just having everything on my Kindle. But yeah, I like to have both. I have 4 packs of random different cards, some for playing and 1 tarot cards. Now my other favourite that I have 2 of is this pleasure product. Now I have a couple of other pleasure toys, however this is my ultimate favourite, and nothing is worse than being in a session and really enjoying yourself and then your favourite toy dies. So I have 2. Problem solved. All my jewellery is pretty minimal except for my earrings because I do have 8 different pairs. I have 2 laptop chargers. One is the American plug, one is the Australian plug, and I'm not going to get rid of one because I might be moving back to America even though I'm currently living in Australia, so I'm just going to be hella extra and have 2 laptop cords. My pride and joy, which is my camera collection. So I obviously have the camera I'm filming on, then I have this little point and shoot which used to be my filming camera for YouTube. I have an analog film camera as well as this big portrait DSLR camera which is my main photography camera, and to go with that I have 2 lenses. So if you haven't worked it out by now, I do really love photography. I have a bunch of different adapters from all the different places I've lived, so Australia, America and the UK, and then I think I got one other one from when I was traveling. And then also in this little technology pouch I have 3 hard drives instead of 1 because that's just the organizational system that works for me. I have a couple of pairs of headphones, so I have the Beats which I use when I'm on the plane just to like block out everyone and the noise, and then I have a couple of the little Apple headphones which I could get rid of one and declutter it, but there's no point because eventually the pair that I am using will fall apart, so then I have a backup pair. And then I also got this like speaker thing recently, so it's another device I guess that I can listen to music with. I have shown you a lot of stuff, however everything I do own does fit into these 3 suitcases, which is what has allowed me to move countries several times. And yes, I could minimize things down more and fit it all into 1 suitcase, however I see no need to do that. I have the freedom I want to be able to move countries if I felt like it, and I'm very happy with what I have. I hope you enjoyed that insight into my life and the way that my brain operates when it comes to stuff. And yeah, this is just the way that I actually make minimalism work for me. It is a lot more functional, makes my life a lot easier to have backups. I know the thing I love and I'm not tempted to try and shop around. I don't particularly enjoy shopping because I'm very particular about what I want and the quality of what I'm looking for and the particular thing and fit and everything. So when I find something that works, I stock up on it because then I don't have to go shopping, and it's amazing, saves me so much time, and yeah, it's just the way I like to do things. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!